Hello and welcome to Albion Live. I am the Shozen one, and I am joined once again by Bogul and Robinhoodrs. We are here to watch some ZvZ content, as it's almost the 18 UTC prime time, and a lot of objectives go live right around that, so we try to watch as many of them as we can. Go into a not tea party, aka reject party.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, reject party and elevate on the field along. Looks like they're going to be rotating northeast. They did like this area to fight in it yesterday, and it seemed to work to their advantage. Mactabuk on the command mammoth here. Looks like things are getting a bit rowdy. Nice knockback, stopping the... Wow, look at that damage coming out onto elevate. They're going to be pulling back west. I'm going to try and find us a little bit of a better
tank
point of view.
Yeah.
Yeah. British Weeb, maybe? Yeah, British Weeb is in the thick of it for elevate here. Right below the command mammoth, so not much of a view change, but he is on foot engaging. British Weeb is your POV for elevate.
We're switching sides here as we're going over to the elevate POV here, so you will notice that the green is the guys who were orange before. Yeah, and vice versa. So, yeah. Pay attention to those name tags.
Yeah, looks like Score Tower are going to be backing up northeast, and Elevate are going to be able to stabilize in the back here. They do have Reject Party with them inside of them. I believe that is their bomb squad that's part of the coalition. Scoital and Hammer and Sickle above them on this cliff. They could be in a spot of bother if they push up this choke point. Looks like they are. There goes the Soul Scythe knock-up, and that group getting caught off guard. You see a lot of the Cleric Helms getting popped. There's nice permafrost damage coming out onto that front line of PoE. They're out of the game. They're getting sent back home. So is that healer. Oh, well, yep, he's gone. Looks like Scoital to the northwest as well. So Scoital and Hammer and Sickle both in the same alliance, so no friendly fire for them. They can work together as much as they want. It looks like Elevate are going to be steamrolling to the northeast here, while the PoE boys are trying to find themselves a little bit better advantage. They have no vision at the moment as they're just getting pushed northeast. And Elevate are just doing work to these boys at the moment. Catching people off one by one. There's no kiting at all. And, geez, I didn't expect this hard of a steamroll when there's two sides. You got Scoital and Hammer.
They're just kind of like cutting through this one again. Yep. We've seen this. Actually, I mean... Why not expect this? This is kind of what we've seen a few days in a row. This is reminiscent of when BA had the highest percentage of high-skilled players, and they were mowing through people in ZvZs in much the similar, way. They are very good at putting themselves into a good position, finding out which side they're being attacked from, and
Royal is the Grovekeeper tank for Mojo's party. Hop on him, and yep, look at those guards doing work. There he goes. That Violet's boy got knocked down to his knees, and it's GG. Another Violet's member about to go down. He's gone.
Once you get to the center of those T8s, it's ridiculous.
It is. It's absolutely insane. And I'm judging by the amount of dead bodies on the ground. This.
Oh, wow. There's another one over here with Surf in final order. If you hop over to Gabriel the First, I'll type it in chat so you can get it. But he's fighting on the other side of the map.
Would it be Derek or?
Yeah, he's fighting against Derek. But
oh, yep.
He actually is the guy who asked me to come watch him because he's, he's fighting live. I try to watch the guys who say, we're live now.
Alrighty. I'll switch on him then because Derek isn't actually playing Soul Scythe today.
Okay.
Oh,
well, this is Surf and the Guild Rebellion. These guys are pushing right into Final Order. That's pretty impressive. It's Final Order is a good guild.
Yeah, it looks like Final Order trying to stabilize their front line here. It looks like Rebellion are starting to pull back northeast, trying to clump up with the rest of their alliance here. And I'm looking at the mini-map, and it's quite a tight area to fight in once they're pinned up against the wall. And here we go with the first engagement. Nice counter there by the Eagle's interruption spell. And look at that clump by the Camland. No follow-up damage, though. Protection bubbles coming out. Judicator armors. Nice stun onto Gabriel. But Gabriel's now free, and he could be throwing that Soul Scythe up into that group.
Turn south, man. Turn south. Oh, never mind.
Come on, get in there. Get in the thick of it.
Now it's right there. It's so... do it!
What, does he have a Night Helm? No, he has a Cleric Cleric Cow, so he has no counter to the knockbacks and the wind walls, so a little bit iffy, but Final Order are now getting pinned up against that wall. Like I said moments ago, once they are pinned in against this wall, it's going to be GG for them. It's going to be tough getting out of this area.
Oh, yeah,
wow, look at that Weeping Repeater.
Wow.
Followed up by the Bloodletter Execute. Took out like 6 people.
Yeah, probably about 6. And look at that clump. Where's the follow-up on that? That was beautiful, though. Wow. Too bad there was no follow-up on that, Camlin. That would have been beautiful.
Yeah, it looks like
I think the only Grove Keeper was a friendly one.
Yeah, it looks like Final Order are trying to restabilize themselves to the northeast towards the hideout. I'm not sure if they're fully wiped.
No, Derek is kind of isolated over here, and Derek goes down.
I think that's GG for this zone for now. Looks like it's cleanup crew for the moment.
I gotta say, I'm impressed by Surf. They put up a good showing here, and I don't know what the numbers were against like Final Order in this situation, but they're very good, and we've seen them fight against.
Looks like Wild are going in for the engagement in the tiny little choke, and Drobry could be in a spot of trouble. He does leap out of it with the Grovekeeper E onto some of the cloffies of Wild, and it looks like his Zerg is getting absolutely pummeled in the backline here. You see a load of people nearly fully wiped here, and this is their zone. They can return pretty quickly, but Violets isn't coming out on top today, it seems so far. Looks like they're going to be trying to retreat towards that hideout. Weeping Repeater comes down. There comes the Camlan. Followed up with the Brimstone. Nice little combo there, but it wasn't enough. And look at the return. This could be GG here for that group stuck in that clump. Drober needs a fall back for heals. The Bloodletter is looking for those executes. Everybody very low HP in the back. Another massive Camlan on the choke. No follow-up damage for Vic the Omnis. Avarium now backing up the Violets, boys. And Violets are going to be backing up, trying to get those heals out. Look how many people are below half HP here. It's insane. Just that's it. Step on the green circles.
Come on, get the reset.
There's another one.
You're gonna need it. And there you go. There you go. Now you can go fight. Yeah,
look
don't
how
get silenced. Stay away from that. Nicely done. Look at that. Yeah, look at that dodge. It's like they've seen a circle on the ground before.
Yeah.
They got in the right ones. They avoided the wrong ones.
Well, look at that wave of red names to his north here. It looks like Violets have to wipe out this group on top of the hilltop here because Dismount is coming up over the north side. Avarium probably won't be able to hold that. And it looks like the next wave of Wild is going to be steamrolling in through the choke point here. Siege mode's raining down over the top of the cliffs. And Violets are now backing up again, trying to restabilize themselves. Avarium still holding on. This part of the map pretty much out in the open here, apart from the choke points around the hideout. It's like Violets are going to be mounting up and probably wrapping around southeast to try and get behind the blob. Yep, that is the call. There's a little opening in the hilltop here. If they are quick enough, they could hit the whole entire backline. Let's just see if this plan works out here. Drober needs to stay with his shot caller. Here we go. We got the dismount right behind the group here. Nice little try and counter there with the Soul Scythe knockup, but it's not going to be enough. Night Helms come popping, and the Grovekeeper comes slamming, and there's the damage needed. Wild's backline just getting hit. All their tanks down in that little choke point pretty much did a switcheroo with the positioning here, and the backline just getting shredded, and now Violets are once again on top. Vastly superior, actually, coming in with a bomb squad, it seems, of melees. And they just hit that front line of Violets, doing a little bit of damage. Looks like maybe they are allied. Maybe it's a little bit of friendly fire. Who knows? Here comes the Weeping Mine. That could be big. They got pretty lucky. There was a reset on top of that, but it's not stopping Drobry. And look at that clump to the west. That's just dead bodies. That's free loot bags right there. It's like aggro aren't doing the best here. Drobry trying to fend off the the bomb squad here to his northwest. They need to get rid of that bomb squad, else it's going to be GG. If their backline still keeps getting hit, they still have Wild down in the little hilltop down here. Oh, big cam lands onto the front line of Violets. Drobny just chilling out in his back. I don't know where he's going. Just keep an eye on that backline, it seems.
Maybe considering some looting here in the back. No, of course, scouting, yes.
No,
scouting,
yeah. It's not...
It's not
These
looting.
boys,
These
he
guys would
doesn't
never
have a
loot.
bag on. Maybe he's took Syndic's
Advice, yeah, they all
Yeah.
have taken that. Yeah, it was good advice. Now somebody whose job it is to go loot the battlefield can go do that proper.
Yeah, looks like Violets are actually stabilized here, and I don't see many Reds apart from the vastly superior group that was combat looting. Some Wild to his northwest, Victory Ominous, but they're all mounted. I'm not sure if this fight is over. I'm going to hop into free roam and see what's cracking. Okay, we do... By the hideout, all of Wild are dismounted. So, sticking with Drobny here. Looks like the engagement here, nice knockback by the command mammoth, stopping a lot of that engagement, including Drobny's Grovekeeper E. Here comes the return by the Victory Omnis boys. Nice Judicator helmet, trying to stun those damage. And nice Grovekeeper, catching the backline off guard. Just causing a little bit of havoc here for the Wild boys as they group up and start moving themselves northeast. And it looks like some of them didn't get the memo. And these boys are going to get cleaned up in the back line. Stuck around way too long, not listening to their shot calls. And Violets are now on the offensive, marching down onto Wild's backline as they move northeast on the map. Once again, just cleaning up the back. Does this territory get launched on here? Is this the one that's under attack? I don't believe so. No, there's no objective in this map. So, interesting one.
How's the...
Came in, and that's that Sancta Inquisito?
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're going to have a little bit of a fight here, I think. Yep, here comes Ascul. I think he's going to hit some...
Got
yeah, skill.
There? Oh,
he's
skill.
not the tank, but he is probably going to try to stay alive as he is their shot caller currently.
Yeah, wow. Interesting build setup by Duratine here. Looks like Sancta are getting pushed all the way northwest. Look at that camland.
Look at that
Where's
camland
the
catch. Wow, that was deadly. That
Yeah,
was very impressive.
And here comes another camland, but onto CIR. No actual follow-up.
Nope.
The
Just
wind
a
walls
reverse
are
run,
knocking
yeah.
back the advance, though. Those Night Helms need to get popped, boys. Come on.
That was really
Looks
well
like
done by
Here's
Sancta
the
to give up a
return
wall
fire
here.
onto
And-
CIR.
oh,
Big siege bow plays, but it isn't
enough.
enough. Sancta
enough.
still trying to
Sancta,
rotate
oof.
themselves around
Sancta's
the
dead here, man.
territory.
They're just dying and they don't know it.
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, they're scrambling to all corners, going to try to regroup in another location. Hopefully they have somebody up coming on the backside of this to give Sancta some help, because they're not going to be able to do it alone, as Skill is having a field day killing these guys.
Yeah, it's
But
like
apparently they
free
defended
loot
the
bags for all.
territory. They just defended the territory.
Yep. I wonder if Skill is allowed to wear a bag.
Of course.
Yeah, he has a T51 bag on. He's looting heavy.
Oh, we do have Elevate versus
Yeah, we have a fight
Sun.
here.
British Weeb is your guy.
Oh, wow. Look at all that death in the center of this clump. I don't even know who's dying. I think it's Sun.
It's
I think
Sun.
Sun just
They
got
are just
melted.
getting demolished. That blazing, ripping apart
Oh.
some of the front line for Elevate, though. They can't stand
Humanity.
around too long. Sun do still have a fighting force here, but it looks like it's dwindling slowly down. Look at that. Permafrost. Woohoo! Damn. The sun has set in Darkborough Snag. It is over. Sun, I don't know what that was. I don't know what that play was. That was very questionable.
Well, here comes Sex with X.
Yep, and Elevate overextending a little bit onto
And
the
they
bridge.
get, oh, Sun just got slammed there by Sex with X. Those guys and Elevate are getting demolished in this corner. Woo!
I think Elevate and Sex of X might be together.
Are they? It doesn't look. That was not. No.
I don't know.
No.
I'm still on British Sweep. I don't know where.
Yeah, he's about to go in.
And neither is Rage Control coming in here into Sex with X, unless they're all targeting two guys in Sun and just completely willing to massacre each other over it. There is a fight down here between Sex with X and everybody else in the room.
Is it Artista?
I'm gonna try to get. I have Xantha. Let me try to get closer to them so I can actually read it.
Oh, wow. It looks like Elevate just found Rang to their northeast, actually. Rang tried hitting the backline of Elevate. There's a little bit of back and forth here. Looks like British Weeb just checking to the southwest to see they're not getting collapsed in on. And it looks like Elevate are going to be steamrolling over the bridge. There it is. Good call by myself. Thank you very much. And the engagement here onto Rang as they are getting cleaned up. The melee damage just chomping away. The Spectre Jackets burning Rang alive as they retreat themselves up this pathway. Down aggro trying to do his best to counter the engagement, but it's not enough as the wave of Elevate keep on rolling. Nice Weeping Mine. I believe that exploded inside of Elevate, causing a lot of damage.
Doing okay there over the top there. I mean, they're losing guys, but they do have another group. If Sex with X decides to come back up, I believe they're still grouped with Rang.
Unless Sex with X is coming up the road right now, it's going to be GG for them.
Yeah, no, I think that I see Sex with X go in the opposite direction. Yeah, I don't know why they left when they did.
Yeah, they could have. Oh God, British Reed knows that I'm watching him, and he just hit like a no man stun, and he hits the say chat. That's Robinhoodrs S tier Grovekeeper right there. God bless. God bless.
Nice.
It's like he knew. Oh, a little bit of combat looting, and it looks like this is just cleanup crew here.
Yeah, Rage Control is mounting over in the west, and Elevate is controlling the center.
Yep, they're mounting up. They're trying to head.
Well, actually, Sex with X is down here versus Zorn.
Oh wow, and yep, British Weeb is now engaging. Looks like Sex with X.
Yeah, it's definitely Sex with X down here.
Look
and
at that.
They are getting obliterated. Very bad engage there, guys.
Demon Armor's coming out though, reflecting some of that DPS, but Sex with X are just getting demolished here by Elevate.
Some big claps in their back line that had kind of swept around into their back and just guillotine pairs for days.
Yep. British Weeb just stomping through. Nice Grovekeeper catch onto the back line of Sex with X. Looks like there's no front line here. The defensive Icicle comes down, slowing the Zerg of Elevate just a little bit, but I don't think it's going to be enough because Sex with X looks like it's GG. You got boys running into dead ends. They just don't know where they're going. Oh, look at that Locust just trapped in a tree. You can't climb the trees.
You can't climb trees. We don't have ladders.
Yep, and look at that re-engagement back onto Sex with X. Elevate. There's nothing stopping these boys today at the 1800 UTC timer, and it's just insane. I mean, we still have, what, 14 minutes left of hideout launches.
Hideout launches and
to
content,
go. Yep. So it's not over yet.
It is for Sex with X.
They're gone. They are absolutely. Oh, we got Rage Control now coming in on the northwest side.
These are bad for timing.
Oh my God!
How do you do this? Are they?
Don't do it! Don't do it! Oh my God! Oh
my God!
British Weeb, you're wild. Rage Control don't know how to look at their mini.
They use. Do they have Discord?
I don't know.
Come on, who's leading the forces for the X squad?
And look at this. It just leaves the gap for Elevate to steamroll up there. And look at that whole entire club. It is GG.
Maybe they just didn't want to take the walk home and were like, well, Sex with X is gone. We can just run in with a quarter of the forces that we need and just go get killed.
Oh my God. The say chat spam is coming out. The flame.
Yeah, that's rough. They are not being kind to each other here today.
You love to see it.
happens.
Adding fuel to that fire. Is he in the zone? He is not in the zone. Darn.
I'll just hop on Cynic then.
Yeah. Syndic for now is our best bet.
And he's right in the heart of it here, going right into the meat of the Rucom Alliance here. Oof.
Getting collapsed in on from both sides. PoE doing their best, but
Really
their numbers are
here.
forward. Yeah. Their only way out is through the tiny little choke to the southwest of Syndic at the moment. Protection bubbles coming out. I would say Syndic used a shield instead of the damage output for the moment. That's probably your best bet there, bud. As your men are just getting chomped to bits by all the melee DPS inside.
Yeah, they're kind of getting shreked here. They got to regroup in some kind of form. Maybe they're waiting for somebody else to show up, but right now they do look completely surrounded by the enemy, and Rucom is just chopping them down one hacksaws at a time.
Yep. Finally switching to that protective bubble, but a little bit too late. Look at those clumps. Nice camland, but no follow-up damage. PoE's group absolutely silenced just below Syndic here. Syndic trying to do his best, but it's definitely not going to be anything for PoE in this engagement unless one group comes flanking in from the side. They are still holding on, but how long can you hold on for this? Syndic's health on his mammoth just below half now. I think the focus fire for these boys onto Syndic will start coming soon enough, because I don't see many name tags for PoE alive here. Syndic going through the small little choke point. Couple men still alive down here, but it's not many. A chariot nearly dismounted as well. Skoitao actually coming in from the east, but they are getting routed by We Wipe Bro. So it's not looking good. I think the call is here probably to get out. 6 minutes remaining on the hideout attack, and I believe they're going to be getting this hideout down to 1 shield remaining, along with the Skoitao one, which is already 1 out of 4 in this zone. Syndic's going to be able to get himself out. Looks like actually Hammer and Sickle are still fighting. Mactapuck probably, maybe. Yep, Mactapuck in the thick of it on the command mammoth as well. Looks like Sancta are getting pushed back onto the road. So PoE slowly regrouping.
The hideout is at 14% here.
Ooh. So it needs 1 massive push. There's 5 minutes remaining, but I don't think it's going to be enough. It looks like Hammer and Sick are backing off to the door.
We're about to see a fight in Shellheath Steep, I believe. We got the 7 Alliance versus Violets.
So, do you want to watch the hideout go down, or do you want to... Oh, it's 5, 4... I think we can watch this one quick.
Yeah, you can watch that and then hop over to Samachi. I believe he will be one of the tanks. He's currently mounted, but I believe they're about to demount and fight. They called me over for this one.
Okay. Line of Victi Omnis, but does get knocked back as he doesn't have a Night Helm for the Soul Scythe counter. And here we go, Victi Omnis coming in for the engagement. Permafrost lands on top of Drobny, but the counter damage, there goes the Grovekeeper, double combo with the Grovekeeper, no follow-up damage, just stopping the engagement. And wow, they're just flooding down that that hilltop there. Drobny overextending, actually. I can't see many of his Zerg with him. Maybe a little bit too deep for the liking here. And wow, they're just wrapping through. And it looks like there's no front line for Violets at the moment. Wild just marching down southeast onto the blob of Violets, and Avarium finally coming in for reinforcements for Violets. So Drobny going for the counter. There it goes, leaps in, but he does get stunned by Avarium. So a little bit of friendly fire, and he is stuck with 2 bars of health left, and he's going to be able to get out, try and get some hills from his own Zerg, while Avarium hit the Zerg as well. There we go, the hills coming out. Violets going in, but Drobny can't do much. as he is off cooldown. And look at those Camland combos. The front line of Violet's just getting absolutely demolished. Some Adjudicators going down, saving the life of many of those frontline tanks. But wow, Drobny in a spot of trouble as well. Woof, this is getting wild up here. Avarium also backing up northeast. Oh, coming down the southeast now. Wild just seemed to have so many people. And Drobny's about to go down on his knees. Does hit the Adjudicator armor. Nice wind wall there. Can he get one escape? One wild heals come out, but it doesn't connect. Drobny is out of here.
Poor Drobny. He's running for his life. He was too busy in chat being happy about getting his YouTube channel highlighted.
Well, he did just get a mount off, so he's still alive. We do have Surf wrapping around into the territory now. Drobny 300 HP in the hills. It looks like cleanup crew is happening for the Surf boys. I'm gonna check the map. Is there any more? Wrapping it up, quick shout out. If you want to catch up on any of the past action, head over to youtube.com/AlbionTV. We have ZvZ highlights of all the past shows, and they do include the battle boards as well. Now I try and find each battle board for each fight to give you guys a little bit of a perspective on how many kills and deaths and etc. and who was involved on each battle. That's on YouTube. Crystal League coverage is also up on YouTube, and the Daily Show as well, along with all Invasion Day coverage. So youtube.com/AlbionTV to check that out. Make sure you hit subscribe and turn the notifications on. Also on Twitch as well. We don't ask you to subscribe on Twitch. No. Only follow the channel.